No one cares.
Wait, what you say? You say you don't care about who?
I said we have a new Chloe Bailey.
What Derek said?
No one cares.
You're
No one was
bugging,
looking
bro.
for that. I promise you.
You're bugging.
She left Gunna high and dry.
I think they announced
She
that.
didn't leave Gunna high. He's in jail. Like,
Who do you think faulted this?
oh my god.
I mean,
saying.
there's a video of Drewski with her. So I don't
Nick,
know.
yo, bro, niggas saying that Chloe snitched on YSL is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
the
crazy,
same day they got
bro.
locked up, she posted up a video singing her heart out. I mean, I don't know.
Oof.
I'm just doing the math.
okay, that's wild. She just dropped a steamy video for her new.
Don't say die. Ah, you see? We're not doing that.
She drops it.
It's not
I'm
what we're
reading
gonna do.
headlines. She
It's not what we're
drops-
gonna do.
Releases a steamy video for a new single. Surprise.
You gotta stop.
Don't say surprise at the end of it.
Yeah, steamy.
That's the name of the song.
You want to be a
Okay.
news anchor so bad.
I could be one, man.
Why do you say it was steamy?
Are you really looking for Chloe Bailey music? Or do you play her by any chance? Because like this, you said on more than one occasion.
Yeah, I play it when it drops. Do I play it after that? No. But do I at least check out the music? Yeah, I do. Because she's going to have a hit eventually, which catapults her into an actual breathing, living artist. Like,
So what is she now? Just a corpse?
She's a zombie artist.
Yeah, like, what is that?
she is trying to get there. And it's cool to see this process because that hit's coming that's going to change her life and career. It's just not here yet.
This,
Chloe-
this
Chloe-
isn't the
yeah.
one that's Little Mermaid, right? It's the other one?
No,
It's
it's,
Little Mermaid?
No, the
it's
other
her
one.
sister's little
You
Mermaid.
always get confused.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, she doesn't ever have to like actually sing. She's been on she's been on a syndicated sitcom for like the last 6 years.
Word.
Yeah,
She doesn't actually have to sing ever again. She like has to. She actually like likes this.
she does. Which is,
She don't gotta change her life. Her life is fine. She's rich.
Yeah, but she really wants to be an artist, and each song is better than the last song. I'm just waiting for her hit.
I mean, the last song's not that good. I mean,
That's
bar is
crazy.
low, but
We're not starting this episode off on this.
I
Black
mean,
woman
sorry.
It's not black.
Don't make it
woman
that. You see
slander.
how you make it that? It's not that. Don't do that.
Oh, fuck it.
But
Hold on. Yeah, I'm not trying to get us canceled this early, so we're gonna play the intro. All right, welcome to episode. What we at 156 or 7? 156 or 7?
156.
Welcome to episode 156 of the Imaginary Place podcast. It's me, the one with the full disclosure, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and have always been listening to the greatest show on Earth. To my immediate left is the smoothest man on the planet, one half of the beige tandem, Silk Serenade. Derek talks to the people.
new vibes, new aesthetics. See what's going on over here on the side.
You're gonna have to talk louder. No one can hear you. I
New
promise you.
vibes, new aesthetics. See what's going on over here. Just getting ready for a long overdue vacation that I need to have because I need to decompress. So just chilling, man. Trying to get through this week for the most part. Because once it is finished, I'm out of here.
Beautiful.
Derek, you want to tell people what's going on? Nobody has anything to talk about. You going on vacation? You're
Oh, no, yeah,
you're
I'm
going to
vacation.
the
I'm going to
the
church for
titty
week.
spot. What's going on?
That not Drew.
That's crazy.
Respect yourself.
That's crazy.
Now I'm going to Turks for the week, so be gone for a couple of days, but I won't be here next week. But the following week, we back at it. Feel me? We got a big month ahead of us, so we outside.
To Derek's immediate left is the Anointed King of Fonto, Walter Joe Olsen, Apollo S. Kardashian. Walter, talk to the people.
I'm here, bro. I feel very black right now. It was a Juneteenth weekend. I was around a lot of powerful old black people.
So that's what did it for you, huh?
Oh yeah, and I had a question. I was gonna wait till later on the podcast, but fuck all the structure. As black people, do we have to retire the fucking two-step dance? Got the dance where everyone does it. You take the 2 steps back, you snap, you clap. Like, when do we retire that dance as black people?
The electric slide?
When does it have to retire, bro?
Why would we stop that?
I'm just saying it's getting a little played out, in my opinion. Electric slide, bro. It's getting a little played out, bro.
That is literally our Negro spiritual.
It is. It's like our.
I don't think that got to be cut until we get rid of swag surfing first.
Yeah, but no one swag surfs anymore.
Literally,
Unless you're in Houston or Atlanta.
I saw people swag surfing this past weekend,
That's
and I just
crazy.
don't understand why that's still happening. Like, that's ridiculous.
I
This
feel
is
you.
2022.
That's sick. Well,
The electric
I'm not
slide is valid still,
okay,
but that swag surfing shit, that gotta go. That gotta go.
Let's go. Yeah, you gotta take a step back.
Y'all not tired of swaying back and forth? Y'all do it every event.
Niggas not putting their arms around me and going back and forth anymore.
And left and right and left and right. Like, yo, bro, like, give it
I
up,
trip
bro.
niggas now during the swag surf. I do.
That's sick.
I trip. I'm not doing this.
It's time to
He
bring.
or she's gonna get trampled.
It's time to bring that
If
shit
you
behind the
fall
bar.
during the swag surf and you immediately get trampled, you're not getting up. You got mad footprints on your back. But yeah, that was my Juneteenth. It was cool. There's a lot of crazy shit in the world, but being around people, you feel me, or powerful, black, important, safe, it's a beautiful feeling. So I started this week with a lot of good energy. You feel me?
Great. Hold on. No, that's wonderful. And to my far left is the man behind the camera, the brothel bandit. The other half of the beige tandem. Dro's here. Talk to the people, Dro.
Doing good. Had a good weekend. Work. That's it. Truthfully. But nah. Other than that, it's getting nice and warm. I can't front. That shit definitely changes my perspective compared to the cold.
What it do? Make you want to hold more? What's that talking about? My perspective.
I was gonna say something.
Nigga, it's hot. It's hot.
I was gonna let's get.
It's hot now.
It's just
My perspective. You want to hold? You want to hold
can't
now?
hold.
That's it.
I work on weekends, so I can't hold. I got to hold during the week. And
Only the young girls want to hold on the weekends. Get you a girl that's
I'm not trying to go for it. I mean, but that's regardless of the fact. But doing good, man. Summer's technically here now, June 21st, I think.
Well, today was cold.
Well, I mean,
As we
today,
were recording.
as we're recording
Today
today.
we're recording.
Today's the 24th.
But yeah, it's nicer, and definitely warm weather does make me a little happy. So other than that, just grinding, man. Got a lot of shit looking forward to. A lot of announcements and shit like that. You've probably seen it already, but we're here. What about you, John?
I'm black and I'm blessed,
Yeah,
and you guys are in my home. You know.
See the vibes.
Beautiful.
So thank you.
It's
So
a lot of square footage in here.
yeah. So we had. If you guys hear some punches out, we had to get the audio right. It's bouncing off the walls in here, but yeah. Thank you guys for coming here and doing this here. You know, I got a long week ahead, a lot of moving around. Got a lot of promo to do. So I'll be in and out of New York. So I did, today I asked the guys to come here. Let's record it here, and we good. But yeah, I'm black. I'm blessed. What can I complain about? You know what I mean? And let's get right to the shits from here. As you guys have seen, as you guys have purchased your tickets already, I'm sure. The Summer Classic is back.
Part 2.
July 30th, 3 to 8:30. It is gonna be 2 hours open bar.
Don't miss
If you've
out.
been to the last two parties and or classics, y'all know what we do. Y'all know how this works out.
It's a madness, but a good one.
Please, this time there's a lot stricter thing going on. We have to sign a contract and all this. So please don't wait last minute because there's nothing we can do.
Oh,
All right, so get your
As we
tickets
said
right
the last
away.
2 times.
Yeah, if y'all didn't learn the last 2 times, there's nothing we can do. So get your tickets immediately as soon as possible while you can. Early bird tickets are early bird tickets are available now. If they're still available as you guys listen to this podcast. Summer Classic. The address will be given to ticket holders just because it makes our lives easier.
yes.
So we don't have a bunch of people at the door. The party is in Brooklyn. So I know it's more convenient for people, but yeah. That's it. It's Omar. Y'all know what we do. It is going to be the day party of the year. A lot of room, so it's more
Very
so like
spacious.
a festival-ish kind of party. Yeah. So
And
we
I
got,
didn't let y'all know, but I'm gonna let y'all know now. I'm gonna be walking around with a bottle, and if you're wearing Imaginary Players merch, I'm gonna be giving out shots.
This motherfucker Derek is trying to. He's
Shots.
trying to
Free shots
trying
if
to-
you're wearing the merch at the party. I'm
With
bringing
merch.
my own bottles to just be handing out shots if you got the merch on. So,
That's tough.
yeah.
but we have 2
I
hour
didn't know.
bottles, so we straight.
I didn't know Derek was a Spanish Uncle Luke.
He's
That's
wild.
news to
He's
me.
trying to kill people, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, worried about me. That's crazy.
He thinks
We here for a good time, not a long time. So,
Oh my
he
God.
thinks Spanish niggas want to steal everything. They want to recreate Freaknik. One new Bad Bunny.
I do not want our party to be freak, Nick. I tell you that.
One new Bad Bunny album come out. Y'all don't know how to hack that. All
Walter.
right.
All I'm saying is that I feel like every year, every party, we get the same disclaimers, but day of, niggas are hitting the DMs, niggas are
Yeah.
texting me to ask John.
I'm not picking up my.
Because they know I have no power.
I'm not looking at my phone.
Yeah, I'm not.
Once it's 3:00, I'm not looking at my phone.
I'm not doing it. I'm not
Letting
doing
you know
it.
right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna point. Hey, there's a bouncer here. Talk
I'm
to
gonna be
him.
honest. I'm not even gonna be looking at my phone after 1 because
Yeah.
we're gonna set the spot up.
Yeah,
So,
so,
it's over for that.
We got a lot of cool surprises. We're gonna be giving away some stuff. We're gonna be a lot of liquor giveaways too. So come out, enjoy yourselves. It's gonna sell out like it always does. So please get your tickets as soon as
Yes,
possible.
Don't sleep on that.
And that's it, man. The tickets are available now. The website is in our bio. Yeah.
Our bio is Imaginary Play.
You mean our social medias, excuse me. IMG Players on Twitter, Imaginary Players NYC on Instagram. So go find us in any of our bios. TikTok is Imaginary Players as well. So yeah, any of those things you will find the link in there. Any questions, concerns, oneimaginaryplayers@gmail.com, any of that stuff. There's 100 ways to reach out to us. So do that. And we will see you guys on the 30th of July. 3 p.m. sharp, because the line gets long and it's also not our business. You got 2 hours to get to that open bar.
And then
To get to that open bar, and then from there. But the drinks will be at a special rate too, so don't worry about that. So yeah, that's all the promo I got right now. And yeah, subscribe to our YouTube, all that good stuff too. Imaginary Players Podcast YouTube. Is that all the promo? That's it?
yeah.
I know I hate that part of this. All right. Let's get to the stuff, man.
What happened in the world?
I like that there's cocaine talk here.
Lord have mercy.
$83 million worth of cocaine accidentally shipped to supermarkets.
Emphasis on accidentally.
Any of the supermarkets around here? Let's see.
Yeah.
Is it a Chase Bank supermarket or something?
Yeah.
That's
The
great.
JP Morgan
Yeah.
supermarket by any chance?
Y'all are some conspiracy theorists, but yeah, it was
What you think this is real? You think this was an accident?
it was the cocaine was in fruit containers that were sent to several different supermarkets. So
Someone snitched.
no, someone died. If you mess up,
Which leads to them.
you're dead, your family's dead. So
Your dog.
that makes me sad. But like,
Killing your whole bloodline is crazy.
bro, $83 million of cocaine, somebody got died.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right.
But what would you do if you picked up
If you picked up,
a pack of fucking bananas and there was cocaine
You just
inside?
caught a lick. What you mean?
yeah,
Okay.
you gotta be.
Everyone says
I'm
it on
giving it
Twitter.
away.
What?
Everyone
What you
says it
said?
I don't know what y'all are talking about. What liquor
we're
you
talking
guys talking about?
An alternate universe. If you found a packet of bananas,
In an alternate universe.
Yeah.
What? Nigga,
you
they gonna make a
came
movie
up.
about me.
All I'm saying is
Whole
everyone says it
Netflix
on
show.
Twitter,
10
but like
episodes.
Come.
niggas would not know what to do if they had a brick of cocaine in their hand. If they had a kilo of
Yeah,
cocaine,
you niggas-
I
wouldn't
think
know.
the shock.
niggas would
I
not
think
know
there's
what
a
to
shock
Who,
factor.
Twitter
There's a
or-
shock factor, obviously,
Yeah.
but there's money to be made.
No, this 1,000 obviously is easy flip, but like niggas would not know where to go to sell this cocaine.
I'm
You
with
can't
Walter.
just
I don't know nothing about nothing.
If you pull up on the wrong nigga with a kilo of cocaine, he's gonna rob you and kill you.
No,
First of all, who's selling a kilo at once? What is
I'm
happening?
just saying.
That's
You're
that
business-
is.
So you gonna bust it down?
You got.
gonna sell 8
I'm not
balls?
gonna say nothing, but you gotta.
Niggas gonna-
Yo, honest, I'm not gonna
You
front.
gotta fix your
I see why
structure.
Walt got called that water. I see why they called that nigga with the little Aquafina.
Oh my god, bro.
That's when you got caught with that water bottle. I get it now.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
I get it.
A
nigga
lot of
say-
niggas say, I said, lick. I keep seeing that shit on Twitter. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, Twitter. I mean, Twitter is the worst place.
No,
to go.
100%, 100%.
Yes.
But you
But,
just gotta, I don't know. You got there's money to be made, bro. That's it. That's
But shout out to the rest of the cocaine they didn't find.
that's fair.
I'll tell you that right now. Shout out to the rest of the cocaine they didn't find. But yeah,
this is mad. This is all just mad cocaine. Between this and JP Morgan, just mad cocaine.
bro,
in transit just gone.
son.
That's crazy.
They probably found whoever like gave that up, intentionally gave that up, and there's like probably more being like
1,000%.
So they probably like here, we're gonna give the cops a bone. Like here you go, nigga. Like whatever.
For what?
So
Man.
Yeah, because if you and after this we can move on. But if you're shipping
Nigga get
$83
nervous?
million at one time, it's not the first time you've done this.
They-
you do not ship all that in one shipment for the first
bro, you just
time.
gonna Amazon Prime that shit. And that's it, bro. That's it.
I feel you. Facts.
yeah, somebody not around no more. This is a blunder. Yeah, somebody ain't here no more.
And their family.
Did they say where this came from?
I can definitely check.
Shipped.
I
So I
would
mean,
not be surprised if it was South.
but they ain't
America.
lying. They made this up. I'm talking like even like they're not gonna tell us the actual truth.
Oh no.
I still can't believe that JP Morgan shit.
bro.
Believe what? We
That
never heard.
I
We
said-
never
I believe it. I
heard
just
about.
can't believe like it was just under the rug like that. That's
No,
it.
yeah.
No one asks any questions.
We never heard about it again. Loki, we shouldn't even be talking about that shit. I don't know what y'all.
I feel like everyone just phased out. They were like, okay, whatever.
Phased out.
Oh, you know. I mean,
you know where that
yeah, but other people, like it's society and shit. You ask other people, I bet you ask a random person on the street, like, do you know what happened to that J.P. Morgan container full of cocaine? They were like, what? So, you know.
Yeah, nigga, me. I don't know what y'all talking about.
In other related news,
Yeah,
they're banning Juul. So I don't know if you know that.
So,
bro, haven't they did that already?
No, they have
I heard
flavors
they
and
were
shit.
like making it more stricter and shit like that, or restricted in certain stores and stuff like that. But I didn't think they were gonna ban it.
That's why people been this.
Truthfully, yeah, I'm happy I made it through that time, not ever smoking a Juul. That shit was a pandemic before the pandemic, like
It's that nicotine, man.
you know.
The FDA's planning to ban Juul e-cigarettes,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of knockoffs.
Yeah,
Nice.
that son, the damage those knockoffs did to those teenagers. God bless.
Yo, e-cigarettes being stepped on is crazy. That's some sick ass shit. Niggas will make fake anything.
There's possible link to acute lung damaging illness.
Possible, nigga? No, it causes it.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
nicotine.
caught my attention for the story. Like, yo, you've known this for the entire time. There's been studies that were produced on this and kind of stated this fact. Why now are you banning it now?
Yeah, but you
You've known
can't.
this the whole time.
But you can't just ban every bad thing in the world. As I've grown older, I've understood like it just don't work
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Like something is bad, you should just make it stop. That's just not how the world works.
I don't know how you ban this and not actual cigarettes.
Yeah, like
Nah, bro, because
sick-
that market and that's
because
just big, bro.
No, because you have the freedom to destroy your
That's it,
body.
yeah, bro.
Like that's free. That's literally like
No, I'm saying they just cause both the same thing. So like, why is
And
one
One is
banning the
newer,
other
one's
one?
older, bro.
right. Yeah, e-cigarettes. I think that the difference is like they was blowing
We're
up.
talking
and shit.
about
They
like
was
a toddler compared to like a 100-year-old.
yeah,
The cigarette business compared to the e-cigarette business is nothing.
if you choose to destroy your body, the government shouldn't have. Technically, the government should not have control over that. Like, if that's your choice, leave it be.
Your body, your choice.
I don't know about that because they have laws in place to protect you. So why, when it comes to industries that they benefit off, like that's okay. Like
It's not about it being
they
okay.
criminalized
It's choice.
marijuana for years. Like,
But that's a bit. That's a marijuana is a distribution law.
Yeah.
I don't like
it's a cultivation law. It's a
because
it's all the above.
because the goal that from history of government is to distribute. People aren't mass selling cigarettes on the street because it's in stores, and
No,
that's
they
what and
definitely are, bro.
as what
You
Where?
know where they're
Word.
selling
You got-
cigarettes
you know-
on the street.
Bro, every
You know the plugs to the-
single bodega sells.
You know
Lucy's.
you
can't
know
sell
the Lucy.
That's not
you know
the
the
same.
Lucy plug.
it's not the same.
That's not
Like
the same as what
Carnes
you're
or
saying.
like
Yeah, it's not the same.
but that's different.
He means like selling it like on the street.
Yeah,
Oh, on the street. Oh,
like on the.
Because
Yeah.
Lucy's, it don't matter. Lucy's, you're still making profit, or you're probably not making profit. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But you're still selling the commercialized cigarette in a
Yeah.
store,
Okay.
regardless. He's talking about like in the street,
And-
how
and-
you sell weed. You could get a dub, or you get an eighth from someone down the block, or your neighbor or something if you need that. You know what I'm saying? The only reason they legalizing all of that all across the board is because they can tax it.
Yeah, they can
Once
tax
they
it.
can
That's
tax
literally
it, bro.
Because they cannot go. You can't stop that
Exactly.
market.
Yeah,
It's
At-
over for that.
At the end of the day, drugs is a business. So the fact that weed is legalized and you can sell it in stores now, okay, so
Bro.
they're taxing it, so now it's not a problem. Cigarettes have always been around. I think anyone's choice to do whatever they want to do to their bodies, it's on you, bro. Like
fact.
that's it. So like I think the Juuls were the issue was with them that they were literally dangerous. They were like blowing up and
100%.
shit. Like it was weird. Like if a nigga wants to smoke cigarettes, your
And it
business.
Was it CeeLo Green that shit blew up or something like that? What was that?
Yeah, it was weird. But like I feel like if you smoke shit and it's destroying you, bro,
Well,
that's,
it was
that's
his
your
phone that blew
choice.
up in
What the
his
fuck
face.
that got to do with us?
Mm.
Like,
Tragic.
yeah, that's the fuck that got to do with us? I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Mm.
I mean, yeah. I think they're banning this because this is bad for business. I don't ever think the government is doing what's in our best interest.
But there's definitely still gonna be knockoffs.
I
Being
don't know,
sold.
100%, bro.
That
Yo,
on
niggas
Juuls.
buying e-cigarettes on the street like is nuts.
They have this shit in the Ox store.
And almost every smoke
Mad
shop
flavors.
Because in most smoke shops that I know of, like in this past winter, most of them are not supposed to have flavored choices. They're supposed to just have mint.
Of what?
The
E-cigarettes?
e-cigarettes and
Oh,
steez
nah,
and
they
all that
got
stuff
mad
like that.
flavors.
But if you like ask them to go to like the back room and shit like that, they're gonna give you all the flavors.
They
and
don't
stuff.
even got, they got it in the front in glass
Well,
cases.
not some of them,
Like, they
but
ain't
yeah.
hiding that shit.
But yeah,
Smoke shops nowadays are crazy.
it's son, that shit is it's a wild
Shout out to
wild
them, though.
market for that shit. But I mean, hey, that shit forte, go for it, I guess.
Feel you.
That next one I'm not introducing. So yeah, I do that.
What's the next one? You talking about housing? Because I don't know what's before
Nah.
that. I don't know what you talking about before. That's a sick headline.
Yeah, I ain't. You want to do that one?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you saw, but the median prices for households.
Oh, I was
Oh, that one, that topic.
is
that
now
pivot was crazy.
Smart man.
Man, beeline.
$400,000. It is the highest price in history for people trying to acquire homes, which is
crazy, bro.
Mad
It's
discouraging.
crazy, bro.
Mad discouraging.
We in a
I
recession,
read
man.
that and I was like, damn, bro. Like that whole, when you were growing up and everyone was telling you, you go to school, you go to college, you work, you get your wife or whatever like that, then you have a family, home, and then you see this shit and it's just like,
You mean the traditional American life?
Yeah.
That they tell you to have.
and it's like, bro, I could barely pay rent. How the fuck you want me to like?
This is why I hate the internet, because the internet tells you you're supposed to be doing all
Oh, that's
these
a fact.
things.
Yeah.
And all these niggas on the internet, one, aren't doing it, and two, they don't know anything that's going on.
So it's tough, bro. That
The internet is such a stupid place.
yeah, I love it though.
I don't know, bro. It's like,
But it's tough. I like reading that whole topic is really truly sad because I talked to a client of my mother. She does adult home care and she takes her clients. She takes care of this 80-year-old woman. She owns her home in the Bronx and near the co-op houses, and she's talking about how essentially she owns her home, but she's thinking about how she would be able to try to buy a house now. It's a dub, bro. Like there's no way. There's literally just no way. So
Yeah. Almost the American dream is now unaffordable.
it's a dub. Yeah,
Like,
no, it's
the path that we are conditioned to think is the right way to live is now unobtainable for so many millennials, which is crazy. They said the home prices in Miami have jumped 41% in a year, which is
Jesus
wild.
well, that's because y'all niggas is horny, but yeah,
That's crazy.
that's why too. But
That was a market about to crash.
yeah.
No, facts, B.
I'm really.
Facts.
I can't. I know it's fucked up, but I really want that shit to crash, bro.
No, it has to
want that
crash.
shit to
I'm banking on it,
Bro, I want that shit to crash.
Crypto
Fuck this
down.
second house,
Because
bro.
Crypto down
Son,
crazy
the
too.
minute that shit crashes, bro, I don't know where, but I'm getting 100,000. I'm throwing it at just a crib, bro. I don't care, bro.
you gonna get it from that little supermarket bus. I know. I know Joe has
Crazy.
something. I know he has something to do with
That's
it.
crazy,
He just look
bro.
nigga look guilty.
Nah, man, that's too many gigs,
That's
bro.
racist.
I'm already at the brothel. I can't do that too, bro. She wild. But
feel you.
it's very discouraging. On a serious note, it's very sad that us as millennials, majority, are not going to be able to attain a home.
But also,
Like it's possible. I'm not saying 100%, but it's
But-
so tough compared to generations before us.
none of agreed. But also, none of that lasts forever. One.
Oh,
And
no, yeah.
two, I also think that our generation, we're impatient.
Yeah, that's 100% because we want this shit now.
Yeah, everybody wants this now. Everybody wants
Instant
immediate
gratification.
Like we
satisfaction.
did as just
Okay.
like
Yeah,
You
but
want
it's
instant
also
gratification.
it's also okay to not have your situation all together by 30. Like everybody's trying to be on everyone's like clock. Yo, take your time. When shit gets better, everything's gonna be okay. Like everyone's rushing, and that's how people make mistakes, by like rushing and thinking about everybody else and seeing what everybody else has. Like, bro, take your time. And when it's time for you to do what you're supposed to do, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come. I just tell people, take your fucking time. Fuck the internet. The internet's gonna tell you everyone's an entrepreneur. Everybody's making $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
All you niggas are liars. I've seen you niggas out. You guys are not doing anything. You niggas cannot pay for your own drink. Stop. The internet's full of liars. Do not let the internet fool you into people telling you they're doing things they're not. Everyone's lying. They're all lying. Take your time. Stay at your parents' house as long as you can. Save up that bread. Have a good time. Relax. That's my advice. Just relax. We're all in this rush to make this huge fucking leap. But in reality, bro, it's not gonna happen the way you think it is. It's gonna happen when it's time for it to happen. There's nothing you could do, bro. Everyone's rushing, and then in the midst of rushing, bro, you're doing a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of dumb shit. You're doing a lot of
Mistakes.
Really,
Yeah, man.
you're making mistakes, and you're making detrimental things to your personal life too. So like, everybody just breathe. Everybody breathe. Take a second, relax, bro. Like, everybody's rushing to this imaginary moment. That also, when you get there, you're not even gonna know how you're gonna feel when it hits.
Word.
Like, everybody's trying to, I'm gonna hit this shit and I'm gonna be a millionaire. Cool, that's fine. Then you got millionaire bills, and then reality hits again.
Fact.
So then it's like, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, everyone's rushing to this financial goal, bro. The more I tell people all the time, the more money you make, bro, the more bills you got. It ain't just lavish shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So bro, yeah, everybody just, I just wish the world would just breathe. Because I think the fact that the world doesn't breathe, everyone's hungry and desperate for shit, so everybody's willing to do terrible shit, and that's why we have all this awful shit going on in the world.
Because they want it now.
Everybody wants shit now, so like everyone's doing terrible shit to other people, and now like we see the world just turning upside down.
I feel you.
So
that's a great take on it, because to get fast money, many times you have to either fuck people over or do things that are morally iffy. So that's a good take. But I'm curious if you feel comfortable diving into it. If not, we can sidestep to the next. But you could have moved out years ago with the income, with your career, but you waited to this point in life. And I'm curious as to maybe our listener who maybe still in their parents' crib saving, trying to make that move. Like, what was your intention? What was your plan? And kind of now that you did it this way, how do you feel now that this is the outcome?
For me, it was more so I first and foremost, I loved home. One, that was the most important thing. Like, I love my family. Everybody knows my family is mad cool. I've got young siblings too. I had young siblings too, so it's like, and I wasn't in a like I wasn't in a rush. Yeah. Like I have nothing to prove. And I think sometimes when people do things too fast, they have something to prove. I have nothing to prove. I'm good in every facet of this like world. Like, the insecurities I may have don't have nothing to do financially or in the streets. I tell people two things that I'll never be insecure about is financially and the streets. I am straight. I am good. Those two places, there's nobody that can say anything. Like, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm all the way good. Like, those two things, I'm all the way good. So for me, it was just time. My youngest sibling is going to college. Yeah. My middle siblings, he's in his 20s. And it was just time. And it was also, I knew I didn't want to live in New York, but I didn't want to live too far from New York. So it was about finding the right city. It was about making sure that, I found the perfect place and generally taking my time. My plan was to move right before the pandemic. Everything was planned. I was going to move to Manhattan, but it just didn't work out that way. And then after the pandemic kind of slowed down, it's like, okay, we can get back to this. But then I knew I wanted to make a career shift. And I just, once the career shift happened, I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable in this role, and said, hey, I'm going to move now. It wasn't a science. It was just time. It was just time for me to get out and, kind of do it this way. Yeah. And I've never been the most comfortable. This is the most comfortable I've been, really? So I would say my advice stays the same. Just do it when you're ready. Do it when you want. Don't let nobody, force you, or don't let society pressure you when it's time. Because also too, like, see, y'all not living good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all living foul. Like, y'all not living all right. Y'all just rushed to do some shit y'all didn't have to do. And now it's like, damn, I always told myself, I don't want to wake up being like, damn, like, I don't have what I have by myself that I have at my mom's or something like that.
I see.
Like, there's nothing I don't have. Like, it's the same shit.
The level of comfortability.
Yeah, like, everything. I got I got food, my bathroom clean. Everything that I loved being at my parents' house for, I have with me.
I feel you.
So there's no difference. And like when if my parents come visit me now, ain't no difference. Like, they sitting here, they feel comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When people come to my house, I want people to feel comfortable. That's just how I like to present it. So I think you just need to be comfortable. That don't mean you have all the money in your bank account. That don't mean that just means you're ready. Like, you're ready. You're ready to be a little bit isolated. Like, you're ready. Yeah. And some people, I tell people all the time, maybe don't even leave until you with somebody you're gonna leave with. So this shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's I'm curious with Derek. Like, moving to a new spot recently, like what's something that you've like learned from that process, or you feel now that was the right move, you should have waited, or now that it's been a couple of weeks since a couple of months since you've been there?
No, I feel like it was the right move. So
Okay.
I mean, I agree with everything that what John is saying.
Yeah.
I moved just because I wanted my own personal space.
Okay.
Personally, like I was living in White Plains with my fam and shit, and I had a pretty spacious house. I had my own little sector and shit like that with my own living room and bathroom and bedroom and shit. That was all just me.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, so I just want my own space for myself. I don't have to worry about nothing else. You know what I mean? But definitely don't put yourself in other people's timeline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I completely agree with that. And I always say that to everyone else too. And I understand the sentiment of when, people say at your mom's crib as long as you want, or as long as you can rather. Because, granted, you'd still pay your rent monthly, like, me or John or whatever the case may be, or even yourself, because, you have your own spot and shit. But, it is a bill, a heavy bill regardless monthly.
Yeah.
Even if you got what you got in order, it's still, a lot of money to be taken out that you really, when you think about it, thinking back, you just had that chilling in your pocket because you didn't have to really pay rent when you was with fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you do get to a point sometimes where you do want to be comfortable and have your own space, and you want to be, have your own little, like, I won't say bubble because I feel like it's like a negative connotation with that, but like your own space to just be at peace. You know what I'm saying? Away from people and shit, because people can be draining. Society can be draining. Shit could be draining. Sometimes work could be like, you have a long day at work. You just want to be home and your own shit that you provided for yourself, and happy. It took me weeks to even like let the feeling sit in that was my crib. I don't know if John has even had that part yet because he's moved in kind of fairly recently, but I feel like it takes a while. It's like you just like really like, you get your crib, but it takes a while for you to be like, yo, like it's really like my crib. You feel me?
I mean, I feel it when the rent come out, nigga. Yeah. Fuck. That shit, I don't know what this nigga. Man, I wrote the deposit like, yeah, nigga, it's mine. Fuck. I almost smacked the yeah, well, nigga, it's mine. Nigga, hurry up, open the door. I feel what you're saying, man. I think it's a big mental thing too. Whatever makes you happy. Even if you are struggling from paycheck to paycheck to pay your rent, if that makes you happy, do it. If moving out makes you happy, do it. But if you're gonna move out and be unhappy, I think it's pointless. Like you're doing yourself a disservice. The point to having your own space, unless you are in circumstances where you have to, you're just alone and unhappy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like it's simple as just do what makes you happy.
And the market about to crash, so
yeah,
we're gonna be out in the next couple of weeks. Whoever don't have their own.
I actually like this intake because like before COVID, before I got stuck in Mexico, I actually was planning on moving out. No, I was planning on moving out before COVID and before everything. I had found an apartment. It was $900 for a bedroom in the Bronx, but I had to go. And I got stuck, obviously, and then I still got in contact with the landlord and everything like that, but it didn't work out. But I always look back on myself as like, was it a thing of just wanting your own space?
Could have been a blessing.
Exactly, 100%. I always,
it 100%
I always
was.
look at it as like it could have been a blessing, it could have been a curse at the same time. So like,
people have a tendency to want to force themselves to move out because they feel like they got to move on other people's time, and then they end up jamming themselves.
And it was essentially more just because I kept on seeing other people that I used to know as like they have their own spot or they're like moving out of the city, and I was like, damn, maybe it's my time to move out. But then like I look back at it now, I was like, granted, I paid the whole rent at my own spot. Like,
yo, and shit ain't cheap out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can talk that big money shit all they want. Shit ain't cheap out here.
100%. And like,
bro, it's not.
Like it's not.
It's not.
Granted, right now we in a recession, even though the government don't want to say it yet, and we about to hit
it's gonna be tough.
Be on the decline. But like shit is not cheap out here
at all.
You paying rent going up. You paying rent, like as we spoke about. You paying a car note if you have a car note. If you ain't paid off already, you got insurance. Like you gas going up, bro. You pay for food in your fridge. Shit is not cheap,
bro. Rent, gas, food every week.
If you have to pay like for light and heat or water, whatever. Not every place do, but some places do.
And everybody's talking that I want to own some shit. Let me tell you what owning some shit means. Gas, electric, water, taxes.
shit is crazy,
Good
yeah.
people. I'm gonna tell you. You want to own some shit? I'll tell you this right now. Gas, electric, water, taxes. Then if you do live, if you want to own the big apartments and condominiums you niggas say you want to own, I'll tell you how it goes right now. You got to pay the maintenance fee. You got to pay the fucking the gym fees. You got to pay a garbage fee because they take care of your garbage. Everybody wants this shit, but understand what that means.
That's a lot.
And that means your bills have tripled or quadrupled per month. I tell you, you got to be in a good space to do shit like that. To do shit, you got to be in a good space. You got to be ready. You got to be mentally prepared. And that doesn't mean, you can save as much money as you want. That don't mean you're mentally ready to do all that shit. Completely turn your life over, and because your priorities change.
Because when you have a breakdown, then it's a wrap.
Yeah. Or you have a bad, I don't know, you have a bad month or something.
Happens in just life.
You know what I'm saying? It don't like all that shit turns around. So I just tell people, man, there's the only advice I can give you is do when you're ready. Take your time. Don't let nobody else influence your decision because I think that's stupid. It's dumb.
I
fucking
definitely look
stupid,
on that
man.
and I take back when I'm like, nah, like
Yeah,
I'd rather just chill. I mean, I pay the whole rent, but it's just because I want to. I don't want Mom Dukes to have to suffer and shit like that. You know, she's older.
I think if I looked at, I look back like, okay, my plan was to move to Manhattan. Imagine if I fucking did that now, I'd fucking be miserable. That'd be the worst decision ever.
Yeah, you'd never get a break from them.
What the fuck? And as close as I live to New York, I can get to fucking New York in 40 minutes.
I feel you, man.
So yeah, it was. Everything happens the time when it's supposed to. I think people just gotta trust time, man. And if it's not supposed to happen, it's not supposed to. It really ain't. Like I think I always tell people, man, like work. Anytime you pray for something, like work on it, work towards it. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. Always work towards and prayers, but if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You know, so that's what it is, man. That's really the simplest it can get for me. When it's time, man. That's it.
Yeah.
So we don't have a white people wilding this week, but Drew has presented a bozo of the week.
Oh, so we gonna skip Walter Middle shit because we terrified?
I mean,
I asked.
We cool.
He pivoted.
I mean, just
No, me too. I pivoted too.
I
Don't
can't-
get fucked
I'm
up.
behind the camera. I don't know.
You can't. It's not comic relief.
No, we can talk about it for sure. It's just I don't know how in depth in the discussion we can dive into it, but
Especially not during
I'm
this
saying
one.
surface
but
level.
Yes.
yeah, for sure. But,
Oh shit.
we reported earlier in an earlier episode about how there was a transgender woman who was at that point competing with women swimmers, and that was one of the first times that has ever happened where the transgender person was now competing with the race that they became. And recently, this came out this week that the FNIA, which is the Swimmers Association president, she has now banned. Her name is Leah Thomas from competing against women in competitive swimming, and she then further went into it to change the policy that transgender women can only compete if they completed their transition at or before the age of 12. And that I think that's a monumental ruling. Do I think that president of the swimmer organization has the right to make that decision? I don't know. I mean, that was my take on it. Is like, do you think that even the head of the NBA or the head of these collegiate
Organizations. And just,
like, do they have the right to then decide what is right or wrong for sports? Like, I don't know if a person does, but that's a story that kind of caught my attention because they had first allowed it and now they're banning it, and that could set the trend for sports moving forward, like, for sure.
We are in 100%. All of us here are in large support of the LGBTQA
LGBTQ plus.
LGBTQ plus community. So it's I don't, and I feel like sometimes I feel like I don't know enough to like speak on these things. I don't know about the competitive advantage, or you know what I mean, but to your point of, do these people have the right to make decisions? I don't know. Like, I don't know who would be. I don't know who's supposed to. The actual question is there a decision that's supposed to be made in general, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the question. I think none of us have. It's so hard because none of us kind of have that answer. 'Cause I've not really. We don't have kids competing. We're not competing. So how? Like it's tough. Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah, it's finicky. It's
It's tough. It's tough.
One, I want to say, I'll speak for myself and probably everyone. We don't have the insight on that, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's
Facts.
it's like it's essentially trying to tell someone no, but they do still have the right to. So it's very 50-50.
Yeah. And that's I don't know. I feel like that's another example of the majority telling a minority what is the right way to live and perform. And
Yes. Well, from that perspective, yes.
Yeah, like I feel like that's another example.
It's obstructing them. It's essentially telling them no, you can't.
You can't. If you choose to live this way, these are the limitations we're placing on you. Which I'm like, who are you to say that? Like,
Yeah, it's more marginalization.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah, just say we support everybody. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
100%.
Is that all we got for news?
Yeah. Joker gets his bozo.
Bozo of the week.
Y'all man's Mayor Eric Adams.
You say y'all, but like I did
don't
not
learn.
vote for him. I don't know anyone that voted for him.
I don't live in New York.
That's crazy.
Yo, niggas move out of New York.
This nigga
It's
moved
crazy.
here 2 weeks
See
ago,
what I
bro.
mean?
Now
I
it's
pulled out the I don't live here no more cards.
Bro, the box
I was a
with stuff is
foreigner.
right there still. That's crazy.
That's
Yep. I don't live in New York. It's not my mayor.
Damn.
a foreigner.
It's not my mayor.
Man, it's just
That's
really just
crazy.
Who is your mayor? Do you even know who your mayor is?
Nope. I know he better than this nigga. I'll tell you that much. He's not watching demolition. We don't got no demolition going on over here.
Not saying much. You're right.
Yeah, just for context, I don't know if you saw, but
We saw.
okay, hopefully you saw this dumb shit spectacle too. He in front of like 85 white people, all above the age of 60, decided to get a bulldozer and drive over all the confiscated ATVs and dirt bikes
mopeds.
and mopeds.
There's 2,200 of them.
Yes.
In New York City. He proceeded to get a checkered flag and swing it like he's a bottle girl before a bulldozer proceeded to crush thousands of dollars. That's mad UE boy stimulus checks, dirt bikes that he nigga confiscated for no reason because it's kind of cool when they drive to the city. I'm like, oh, these niggas on a bike and shit. Like, I don't feel like they're bothering anybody.
They really aren't.
Not, bro.
Like, they're just having fun.
And I'm pretty sure at least 1/4 of those bikes is from hardworking people who had to bust their ass doing Uber Eats or any type of, delivery service. That's hard.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
bro. Like, besides the UE boys, but like, people, that's their
People who
vehicle. They gotta get around and shit.
yeah.
But, Balls of the Week goes to Mayor Eric Adams.
Yeah, I really like, and then I saw him at dinner with Fabio.
Bro, oh my God.
I mean, I'm sorry, Rowdy.
Yo, I saw someone.
Rowdy. I'm like, yo, what is he like? What's up
Someone
with him?
said he's trying to be James from fucking Power. James.
James,
Oh my god, that's crazy. You call him Ghost?
niggas calling him Ghost and Sick. Nah, he's being the politician,
funny.
Mayor Richard,
Mayor
whatever.
Richard.
That's mad.
They're trying, yo, that's crazy. The
Bro,
niggas
like,
being Lorenz Tate in power.
After trying to say drill rappers are why there's gun violence.
You think?
Bro, he's
You
all
think
over
he's
the
trying to get to
place.
the source. Like, yo, like help me.
No,
help
no,
you.
bro, no. It's not even it. Rowdy's trying to stay out of prison,
bet.
so he's hanging with him.
Okay.
If I'm Rowdy, it's smart. Yeah, I'm kicking it with this nigga. I'm not going back doing another 7.
Need a book. This is the camera that's on
yeah,
right
that
here.
one right
This one. Fuck Eric Adams. I'm standing on that.
Yeah, fucking using taxpayer money to rent a bulldozer to run over a bunch of
checker
mopeds. They
flag
probably
is-
took,
My son waving a chicken flag like a bad
Like-
bitch with
like,
a thumbs
bro,
up. Bald
come
ass thing.
on,
Yo, bro. It's crazy.
His priorities is really
crazy.
fucked, bro.
It
His
really
priorities
is. It really is.
so-
I think his wife is white,
I'm not too.
and then it makes like
I
a
would
lot
have
of
to
sense.
fact check that, but
We have to confirm that, but I don't doubt it at all. I don't doubt it. And he just comes off as insincere.
she definitely. I don't care if we can fact it. She's definitely indigenous.
oh my God.
I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say indigenous.
I'm
I,
rolling with you.
I,
This is our
I
platform.
don't even know at this point.
can definitely say
We a PR,
indigenous.
but
Yeah,
we need
I definitely
PR.
can say indigenous.
Where you at, Morgan?
That's his wife right here. This wife. She chopped. She ain't white though.
All right, we gotta bleep that out. All right,
Why?
Jesus Christ. But
I'm not
yes,
jacking him, bro. Look at this.
yeah,
suit.
but dude,
He look like a Telemundo nigga, bro.
I gotta bleep that.
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
He is
well,
insincere.
they Spanish. They can say that. I think. I don't know what these things are. Wait a minute.
Oh my god, this nigga just from the
Bro, fuck
Bronx.
Eric
But yes,
Adams, Bozo
fuck
of the
Eric Adams. Bozo of the week goes to.
Bozo of the. We need a little sound effect. Bozo of the week. Yeah, now that's crazy. To take taxpayer dollars to pay to rent
Bulldozer.
the bulldozer, to pay the workers, to pay the security needed because he can't be out there solo dolo because somebody would definitely take his chain. So like wasting our tax dollars to make a spectacle.
His shit turned green.
Yeah, bro, it's
His
crazy.
chain turned green. You know that.
It's crazy. So I mean,
That's
that's
gets priority.
the Bozo of the week.
Bro. Like
Facts.
100%.
And then
What else was it?
we can just hop into shout outs real quick. We got a
Yep.
couple.
Got a couple for sure.
We got a shout out Pharrell. He pays the student debt for 5 NAACP student leaders,
what's up.
which is hard. I always love when I see artists, especially prominent artists, take time out of their busy schedules to help niggas who listen to their music, who support them, who got you to where you are. And I think it sets a great precedent for other artists who have all the disposable income, hopefully, if they're not blowing money on dumb shit, to help people. Like, yo, we support you, we buy your music, and take a second to help people. It doesn't have to always be monetary. It could be opportunities. It could be funding, whatever it is. But I always love when mainstream artists do that because I think it gets other mainstream artists to start thinking in that way. So I want to shout out Pharrell for that.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
I got a couple actually. So
Yeah, do you think?
I want to shout out as you guys listen to shout out to Dykeman Basketball. They're down in LA.
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
they
playing
are.
in
Yes.
the Pro Am All Star tournament. I think sponsored by Red Bull. I don't if I don't get the name right, but shout out
That's
to
tough.
Shout out to Parks, family to the show. He's playing down there. Shout out to Kojo being down there. And you know he's part of the Dykeman media team. So shout out to my brothers down there. Good luck. We rooting for Dykeman to pull it out. They're playing against the Juul League, all the other programs around the United States. So shout out to Parks and
That's fire.
Kojo being down there. I told y'all good luck when I saw y'all on this past Sunday, but you know what I'm saying, good luck to y'all, bro. We rooting for y'all. And that's want to shout my guys out and shout all of Dykeman basketball out. They're always so great to us in general. So shout out to
Great
Dykeman
energy.
basketball.
I miss Dykeman basketball.
Yeah,
And
facts.
they'll be coming back soon. But yeah, that is one of my shout outs. And shout out to Lil Baby winning the Songwriter of the Year award again for the second year in a row. Yeah, I think it's ASCAP Songwriter of the Year. So shout out to Lil Baby. That's an amazing accomplishment. So shout out to him.
Got you. I quick shout outs real quick before white people wildin'. I want to shout out.
There's no white people walling.
I got one. I want to shout out former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. She steps into a senior role at the White House, joining the Biden Sleepy Joe administration. So shout out to you, Miss Bottoms. She is a black woman.
Shout out to you, Miss Bottoms.
That's her name,
Crazy
bro. Her
statement.
name is Keisha Lance Bottoms. That's far that she's in the
Don't call
White
her
House.
Miss Bottoms.
That's her name, B. Whatever. She's in the White House. She's a black woman. That's fucking fire. Like, I'm very curious.
Is she gonna help?
Say what?
Is she gonna help?
That answer.
That answers it.
Somebody said that the vice president's name is slipping my mind. Kamala. Somebody on Twitter said she had a BBL, and that's why
God.
and that's why she has been not present in the White House.
Kamala getting a BBL
Is nuts.
That's what Twitter said, bro. Twitter is a
I'll
funny
be surprised
place,
if there's a photo. Nah, there's definitely a photo of someone. Forget it.
Yeah, please, Dro, not please, Dro.
What else? What else?
That's mad.
Any
funny.
other shout outs?
What really be having a Rolodex of shout outs?
Yep. And I just want to shout out last one, Dartmouth
this is
University. They are now the third, if not third school to eliminate loans for undergraduate students.
Wow.
They now do a funding for students. So it's a combination of financial aid, but predominantly school funding, so now students can go to school essentially, especially low income students can go to school for little to no of an investment, which is amazing. Dartmouth is a very well known school, well established, has great credibility, and now they're looking.
It's an Ivy League.
Yeah, and they're looking to help out students because they know when you graduate, if you go to a school like this, you're coming out with $100,000 in debt that you're not paying back anyway.
More than that.
So like 4 years at $40K, like yo, you are in debt for the rest of your life for education that you kind of sort of use, but not really. Like you use it for your first job, but after that, they don't care about that shit. So like,
That is such a fact. After your first job, bro, all of it's experience and who you know.
that's what I'm saying. So I this is very progressive. I hope to see other colleges take this step because these schools are making money from sports. They're making money from merchandise. They're making money from grants. Like they don't actually have, at this point, these schools run themselves and they pay their presidents so much chicken. So like they have income from the 40 years of other students that they took advantage of. So shout out to you, Dartmouth. Hopefully other schools will follow because niggas being dead.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great point. Yeah, and I think especially Division I sport institutions should take the stance. 'Cause like Walter said, if you go to their stadiums, there's 50 ads there,
Yeah.
sponsors everywhere. So I don't know. I agree. I think all student loan debt should be eliminated, of course, but I 100% think private Division I schools, especially because they do get a lot of ad money, should take the stance. So yeah,
All
Yeah.
for it.
you gotta pay $60 to get in them games. Like this shit ain't
And it's on TV.
on
so they
TV.
have
Yeah,
TV
like
sponsorships.
TVs. Yeah, like all of that shit, bro. Like yeah,
It's enough money, definitely.
more money than they can deal with, bro. Trust me.
Facts. And they have donations from past people. So it's crazy. So I'm glad that Dartmouth, shout out to you. And before we get into pop culture, I just have one white people wilding for this week. I think this is some of these aren't funny sometimes. Some of it is really detrimental to black people. And I try not to joke about it. But this one
happens to be both.
This one is actually kind of funny. In Maine, an insurance agency posted a sign on their door for Juneteenth. The sign proceeded to read Juneteenth, squiggly line. It's whatever. Period.
It's whatever.
We're closed. Period. Enjoy your fried chicken and collard greens. Period. Quotation mark. And they put that on the front of their building to indicate that they were closed on Monday in observance of Juneteenth.
You got to throw a brick in there.
Multiple breaks.
That's just hilarious.
Enjoy your fried chicken.
Yo,
Why
look-
would you write that?
Because white people don't care.
Bro, that's
White people don't care. Like once we realize that white people don't care, we'll be fine. Like them, they don't care. Be like, yo, bro, you know what? The niggas got us off today. Insurance agents make money all commission. They ain't got no chicken that day. Fuck niggas. That's what they feel. Fuck niggas.
crazy.
And you know what? I'd rather them because all black people don't go there. Never go there. Let me know, cause now if he's a racist in secret, I don't know. Now you got a racist dealing with your money. No,
Your life
I'd
insurance
rather you let me know. Hey, I hate niggas. Cool, hate you too. I'll never see you again. That's it. I'm happy.
There
Listen,
goes John with his silver lining.
bro. I'm telling you, you rather this nigga. You said the insurance agency, right?
Yeah,
You rather this
man.
nigga handle your house, car, and life insurance, and he hates black people.
Oh, I'm petty. See,
Yeah.
he's not handling any of that. And
No,
I'm
but-
throwing a brick into that.
No,
store.
but you don't know though because he never showed his
That's what I'm
racism.
saying. I'm glad he did that because now I know. And I'm throwing a brick through that store.
And I'm gonna tell your grandma suck my
And I'm
dick. I'm gonna
throwing
tell your
mad
dad.
chicken and
I'm gonna tell
collard greens
everybody.
in the store.
Tell
That's
everybody
mad
suck my dick,
funny.
and you're like, yeah, like
what
yeah, I'm wilding
what
now.
nigga should've done.
I'm petty. I'm throwing a brick through that store, throwing chicken and collard greens all over that store.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like so, it's like, no,
That's what I'm.
they literally take the advantage by them hiding it. They're taking away our opportunity to respond.
100%.
They're like, yo, you can't even say nothing.
You're saying it's whatever. It's so crazy.
It's Juneteenth. It's whatever, niggas.
It's
You know he had the N word after that. They didn't write
Yeah,
it,
like-
but I could tell like it's whatever to the niggas.
He said nigga and then backspace,
Yeah,
backspace.
It's like,
like too much,
I
too much,
can't,
too much.
I can't.
too much. Too much. Too
I
much.
can't. It's
Paul's gonna get mad at me. Shit.
Too much. It's too much.
That's crazy.
It's Juneteenth. It's whatever.
It's not even. It's not even. It's Juneteenth. It's Juneteenth.
Whatever.
Like it's an adverb or some shit, bro. Like, nah, it's
That's
crazy.
definitely not the name of the episode. 100%.
June. No,
No.
bro. We're not gonna get canceled. What the hell? I still don't know what y'all are.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Any other shout
World may
outs?
never know.
Oh shit.
Nah, that's the shout outs and the. I mean, we could just shout out. I think
God damn it, Walter.
we touched on it last week.
You
But
gotta start confiscating your phone.
we got to shout out Stephen Curry, bro. Like that.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
this past playoffs has solidified him as one of the greats in basketball, and I feel like a lot of the times when people take that step into greatness, we're either hesitant to give it to him, like Drake or LeBron, or it brings more hate to you. But like, yo, you are now one of the all-time greats. Like,
Yeah.
that's just kind of
I
crazy.
mean,
in front of our eyes, in our lifetime.
The way
you
I
feel
see
me?
it, he became somewhat of a great when he started making everyone feel like they could shoot a three. He changed the game.
He did, but you could change your game like Soldier Boy and not be considered a great.
Yo, your connection.
I'm just saying,
is
Soldier Boy changed the
crazy.
game, but
Are you
everybody
still on
clowns
payroll?
him. Huh?
Are you still on his payroll?
I'm just saying, just
I know you're just saying.
you can change the game and not be seen as one of the greats, but to do both, that's a feat in itself, man. So
Yeah,
You think you could change the game and not be seen as one of the greats?
yes,
That's interesting.
well, AI. Look, AI.
AI is seen as one of the greats.
Yeah, I was one of the greatest basketball players ever. What you mean, bro?
I don't think.
yeah, but he's in no one's top 10.
I'm sure he's in a lot of people's top
AI.
10.
I mean, if you don't, if you aren't from Philly and don't have a connection to him, if you're looking at basketball objectively,
We love our
AI
Philly
is not
listeners.
in anyone's top 10. Come on, there's so many
you'd
great
be
players.
surprised.
He has no rings. Like
Which
Yeah,
is
I
the
mean,
sad
yeah.
part.
He's-
but
greatness, winning makes you put you in that. You can't be in that greatness category if you don't have multiple rings.
Yeah, I think I'm as much as it does pay me to say it's a big AI fan. Walter's right. I think like AI changed basketball.
Yeah,
on the
and
field,
he's
on the court, and off the court.
Pound for pound, like when I talk about pound for pound, he's probably the greatest scorer ever.
oh yeah, for
But
sure.
he didn't win.
Which is
But he's still a great. Though.
No, he's still a
Still
great.
great.
I think we have to make it more specific. Like you said, AI probably not in people's top 10.
He's not the greatest of all time.
No, I mean he can be. He didn't win.
Yeah, he didn't win.
But I mean, but he, in terms of like, if you look at talent and who probably the best scorer to ever touch a basketball is probably Allen Iverson, because his size,
Yeah,
everything he could do. If you put anybody else in his body, they probably couldn't do it. That's why it makes. That's why you say pound for pound. That's why I say Floyd's the best pound for pound fighter. If you replace him with other people, you can't do what Floyd did. So
And he put Jordan on skates at one time.
who?
Jordan.
Oh yeah, that too.
I feel you.
But yeah,
That's
are
it
we?
for shout outs. I hope Walter, please put your phone down.
Yep.
No. Boys of the week
Yep.
and the
We
news.
don't got much pop culture because we got a
Let's make
long
going
ass
right into this
music.
album.
Music.
Let's make going right into the Drake album. Let's
I know that's what everybody's been waiting for.
We going right into